What's up, guys? It is time for the third and final part of my story titled The Heart of Storm. So let's go. When we last left Storm and Spike, she had just come to a realization about what all of the signs mean and why she had lost her powers in the first place. But before she can act on it, there's a huge earthquake that shakes the entirety of Africa because there have been a series of weather anomalies happening worldwide. Because usually, Aurora's demeanor keeps the weather worldwide more livable. Obviously, not stopping everything, but keeping things manageable and keeping other weather mutants under control. Everywhere, but specifically in Africa, is where her power is expressed the most. So without it, all of the minor weather mutants in Africa have decided to be running amok. And together, they create a humongous storm that rages across all of Africa, threatening to split the continent in two. And obviously, Storm, powers or no powers, will not allow that. Without hesitation, and with the power and authority of herself, Aurora walks into the storm. She sends Evan off to take down the minor mutants, and she decides to take on the weather itself by herself. And while Evan is unhappy about it because, like I said, he had not left her side the entire time they've been in Africa, he knows that this is the only way for things to be fixed. He trusts his aunt. And so he slowly works his way through the area directly around the weather, and he takes down the mutants one after another consecutively in a row. And he's like lightly astounded at his own strength because he knows that prior to this transformation, he would have never been able to take on this many people without needing backup or assistance or anything like that. While he's doing it, Aurora is like I said, in the middle of the storm, demanding the weather obey. Before all of the weather mutants get taken out, it's Aurora's will against all of those mutants' will over the storm. Who is stronger? Who is in charge? After Spike takes everyone out, it's Storm against the weather itself. It's the elements raging against their mistress. And for a second, Storm is worried because she had not had her powers in such a long time. And the last time that she used her powers in such a magnitude, she lost them. She nearly lost everything. But in that moment, she decided to lose no longer. The storm raged against her, and she raged right back, giving big Angela Bassett energy. Standing in all of her glory, she demands that the weather shall listen to her. She is the Omega level mutant storm. She is the weather witch of Africa. She is Mother Nature incarnate, and the weather is subservient to her and her alone. And the storm listened. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I will see you next time.